Hey, so you're wondering, how do I juggle it all? How do I juggle the kids, the work, the life, the partner, the friends, the travel, the vacation? How do I do it? Also, I do pottery, I dance, I'm building my own startup, I run my own bed and breakfast. It's so much. I'm gonna tell you the exact secret of how I do this. There is no other thing you need to know. There literally isn't. It is very important because once you do this, your life will change. And all of those things that you thought you were gonna do and never did, you're gonna get them done. This is the secret. Ready? Step number 1, uncertainty. This is the first principle of quantum mechanics. And this is what it says. It basically says that you cannot both know the location and the velocity at which any part at any given moment. You cannot know both of them. So you either can know the velocity or you can know the location. And this is how it applies to life. It's very easy. Sometimes you're running really, really fast and moving ahead. But sometimes you know exactly when you are. You will never know both of those things, and you have to make peace with that. You will never know how fast you're going toward your goal, but you may always know how far or how close you are from your goal. Sometimes you know how fast and how hard you're working, and you may be one moment away from knowing exactly that your goal is achieved, but you will not know until that happens. And so this is the thing, because you never know your velocity and or your location both at the same time, you just have to work with uncertainty. Number 2, the second principle of quantum mechanics is superposition. And what it says is basically one particle can be in different states at exactly the same time. This applies so much to the reality of where we live in. And especially if you believe in parallel realities or the multiplication of reality, there's a version of you in this exact moment, in the exact state that you wish to be. And it's just one action away from you. And so all you have to work on is towards that action, towards feeling to be that person and being that reality that is like one reach away from you. You can be in multiple states at the same time. There is a successful version of you and there's a failure version of you. There is a hyper version of you, there's a calm version of you. All you have to do is choose who you want to be at each and every moment and reach for that. Number 3 is entanglement. And no, this is not Jada Pinkett Smith entanglement. This is the third principle that I'm going to explain of quantum mechanics that basically says that all particles are connected. And so if you make a change in yourself, you're not only affecting yourself, you're not only affecting your own consciousness, you're also affecting the rest of the consciousness of humanity potentially. And so the energy that you present yourself with, it's affecting the person in front of you, is affecting everybody around you. Other people's energy are affecting you too. So be aware and use that very wisely. Be aware of your energy, be aware of your thoughts, and be aware of your actions, because that is affecting the world we live in, not just you, and vice versa. Number 4 is quantum tunneling. This principle in quantum mechanics says that a particle can literally push through a barrier that we did not think it was possible for it to push through. Literally, your life, my life, dude. Like, that's it. That is exactly what you believe can happen, will happen. And there is literally no law in mathematics, physics, or otherwise that says that you can. Literally, this principle of quantum mechanics says you literally can. You literally can penetrate a barrier at a higher level and energy than yours if you just believe you can do so. Number 5, the observer effect. The observer effect in quantum mechanics basically explains how observing a particle in action will inherently modify its behavior. And I think this is such an important principle for also can be applied to life and it applies to awareness. When you're aware of what's happening within you, you can actually alter the way you react to things. And all you have to do is be aware or observe yourself. I think the same thing happens when you observe others, by the way. Once you observe the behaviors of others, you can all of a sudden be more aware of it and change any reaction or action that you may take from that. Last but not least is the wave particle principle of quantum mechanics. And this principle basically says all you need to do, that you can exist in both energy form and in physical form. This is the duality of the world that we live in, and this reality that we choose to be in, which is very dualistic. And so if you know that, if you know that you can both exist in particle form and you have energy, you can exist in wave form, that means that your energy will never, ever, 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 ever die, even though your particle may die. And therefore, what choices are you going to make knowing that you are both energy and particle? Okay, I totally tricked you into watching a video about quantum mechanics because I love to study it. But I hope you liked it, and I hope it resonates, and I hope you learned something about quantum mechanics and how it applies to life. Bye.